Okie dokie. Hi, everybody. Sorry about the delay. Let me turn this music down. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, something happened with my other link and it broke, so I had to make a new link. Didn't connect to my, there was an error. I got an error. But I'm back. And do you see what's behind me? You guys see what's behind me? This is El Tutucan. I don't know, I just made up that name. It's an artificial intelligence rendering of an ancient Aztec city. I did this with AI in like 30 seconds. So, anyway, thanks for joining. We're gonna, dude, I gotta show you guys this trailer to the game first before we talk about it. Everything good with the audio? And what else? Yeah, so there's this big game that, well, not really. This game, does anybody know who made this game? The developer? It's called Ecumene Aztec. And we're going to talk about a little bit some of the backlash. Not what you might expect. Today's just been a wild day on Twitter. Wild day on Twitter. Hi, everybody. People are upset at me and from every direction, all over the place. I'm arguing with some like people about the Pfizer shenanigans with Jamie Foxx and all kinds of stuff. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, my new mic. I got a new mic. Hopefully it sounds good. But oh, somebody just called me fake news 30 seconds ago. You are fake news, he said. But no. We're not going to get into that. We're gonna talk about some gaming stuff. Oh, speaking of video games, is anybody playing Street Fighter? I think it comes out today. I was gonna play it, but then I got into this rabbit hole, and then oh shit, I should download it. Well, I can't download it now. I'm streaming. I'll just download it later. I still have to beat Legend of Zelda. God, yeah, beat Legend of Zelda. I wonder if I can do this. You know what I might have to do? I might have to add an audio channel for the desktop audio. Let me do this quick so you guys can hear the trailer for the game. I'm doing this one. Yeah, just default. Okay, hold on. Let me fix it. Desktop? Wonder how can I do the desktop audio? Well, here's the video. Ready? Not the video. Look at all these tabs that I have open. Look at all these tabs that I have open. Now it's echoing my mic. This is all a bunch of bull crap. This is the video game, right? I don't know if it's gonna pick up the default audio, but here's the trailer. Oh, I'll get back to my tweet in a second. Whoa. Okay, yeah, it didn't pick up the audio. Let me see if oh, see, that guy got stabbed. Let me see if I can fix this audio quick. Give me a second. Listen to my music. Microphone. No. Guys, I don't know how to do that. It's not working. But I'll just show you this parts of this trailer. For some reason the audio is not working. So it's just, it's just your typical survival adventure game. And like, actually I think it's a survival action RPG. It says right here. And like, it's got all this, Assassin's Creed vibes. However, there's like, traps and stuff you can do. You can put people in traps in the jungle. It just looks like, a open world survival game. I don't know if it's going to be more like Assassin's Creed or Far Cry, or I don't know if it's going to be more like Conan Exiles. Have you ever played Conan Exiles? To me, that would be way more fun if the game was true survival to the point where it's like, okay, this is a better Conan or something, then maybe that would be more fun. It's hard to say. I think it's coming out in 2025. Isn't that year? Am I wrong, or is this year like special for like the Aztec calendar or something? Am I stupid? Or am I thinking of the Mayan calendar for 2025? I don't know exactly what I'm thinking of. Top selling game in Mexico. Yeah. Stealth sections. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think this is going to do? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're dealing with. But anyway, that's the game. Can't get my audio to work. I hate that. I wonder if I have. Oops, that's my own. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so here's that. Okay. So here's the issue. It kind of went viral. I don't know if some people like the game. You know, here's the actual YouTube video. It's got some negative votes and it's got some positive votes. I won't read any of the YouTube comments, but because all you need to know is what's going on really on Twitter is where a lot of the YouTube comments are positive. I will say that. There's some weird stuff going on. But look, there's some outrage. Look, okay, guys. There's a bunch of people, and this is what I'm in the title of my video when I said woke ideologues. It's not what you expect. This is coming from the right, okay? This is coming from people who are generally against censorship or problematic, video game, stuff. But a lot of people are upset that you can't play as the conquistadors, and everybody's saying it. I'd rather play as the conquistadors. I'd rather play as the conquistadors. Can we play as the Spanish? Can I play as the good guys? Now I get it, it's a meme. It's, they're memeing, right? They're being funny because it's based whatever to be to be a colonizer. I get it, and it is. It's funny. It's funny. However, there are some people that are a little upset about this game existing, not just wanting to play the other side. They just straight up think that the game is. I guess they think the game is woke. And this is where I kind of lost it, But, wait, what is this music? I don't like this music. I'm going to get rid of it. Hold on. Let me get rid of this music. It's annoying me. It's making weird whistling sounds. I'm going to add a different song. But in the meantime, browse. Let me get my other song. I have a really good song for my intro or my opening. You heard it. It's pretty cool. Art of the Pyramid. I think these are I gotta hide this. I think these are free from copyright. I think these are copyright free. Anyway, that's what I was trying to say. What did I just get? I got a little notification. Did somebody give me something? Anyway, I'll find that, I guess. Maybe I got a sub. Woke? Yeah, dude. There's an unfortunate amount of people. Yeah. So hold on, let me there we go. So here's what Pippa says. You guys know Pippa Pipkin. She noticed a similar thing, and she says, this game is the most manufactured outrage surrounding it I've seen in a long fucking time. And it does. And she's pointing it out too. She says it looks fun. She just thinks it looks a little bit like too much like Assassin's Creed. And then she's like, am I missing some broader context to this? Because I keep seeing people say this kind of thing. And someone's like, oh, she's responding to something about, I hope it's historically accurate. This includes the occasional genocide, blood sacrifices, and beheading of children. Like, imagine if that was in the game. Now, it's hard to tell if this guy's serious or if he's being facetious and joking, because he thinks that by pointing out the fact that Aztecs were genocidal and did blood sacrifices, he's like owning the libs or something. I can't tell. I cannot even tell, guys. Some people, I don't know. And she's like, oh, what's the context? And I said, so I said, it's copy pasta, because it is. Everybody's repeating them, the same thing. They're just copying whatever the person above them, tweeted. And then I said, people are just using this as a vehicle for some culture war conversation about savages or something. I just wish the game looked more like Conan Exiles, rather than low energy Assassin's Creed. Now, it is 2 years away, so this game could get better, great, whatever, So, but I think that I'm right here, because I'll tell you why. I'll get into a couple arguments that on Twitter that are just mind-blowingly the R word. Okay, I don't want to say that too soon in the stream, but people are using it as a vehicle for the culture war, and they're saying that this game is misrepresenting the conquistadors and making the Aztecs into the good guys or some shit. And I'm just like, first of all, how are you getting that from this trailer? I mean, can we be realistic here? Okay, let's I would show you the trailer, but for the stupid fucking audio isn't working. But if you can watch the trailer by yourself, it's just music. It's just like dun 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 dun, But like, all it is that you play as this guy trying to kill invading conquistadors. There's no other context. That's it. There's no context. There's no noble savage, context. There's no conquistadors were racist context. It doesn't. He's not in the trailer at all. None of it's in the trailer. And in fact, Mark the cyborg, I want to point it out. See if I can find Mark the cyborg. Pointed out something about the game's story somewhere. He found a clip of it. Here it is. This is the only thing in oh look, if you don't get to eat somebody, I'm out. Giant Craft, oh, that's the name of the studio, Giants Craft, has promised a strong narrative RPG progression with blood sacrifices, gritty combat, stealth gameplay, and crafting. Okay, so it's, I guess, maybe it is like Conan Exiles. Very little is known about the story, and it's still in its early development. That's it. That's all we know. Know anything else. Okay. And it is unique. It is a unique setting. We don't see it very often. Like this isn't, yeah, I mean, this isn't an Avatar. I guess people are comparing it to Avatar. Even though Avatar, they're not rewriting history because it's a fantasy science fiction movie about aliens. It's not a rewrite of history. It's just like a slight parallel to generalized colonialism. Like it's not even a parallel to any specific, colonization. Avatar. It's just straight up a generic. A million things have done that. The Last Samurai did the same exact story, But anyway, so that's this, and it's like, and then we have stuff like this. Okay. I says. Why do I talk like fucking Key and Peele? Why are there millions of NPCs in the comments doing the I want to play as the Spanish copy pasta? I said Aztecs were based loincloth wearing savages. Spaniards are gay. No, I'm just shit posting. Okay, it should be obvious that I'm shit posting, but like. And then I was like, spreading disease is easy mode. The conquistadors were pussies and had zero drip. I'm literally trolling. This is this is AI art. I'm not being serious, guys. Although I do think they're based. I think the Aztecs and the Mayans and the Incas, they're all based. I like ancient cultures. There's nothing wrong with liking ancient cultures. Then, you know what I mean, guys? Forget about the, Agamemnon says, forget about this game having manufactured outrage. Twitter itself is manufactured outrage. It's true. I'll also say it seems like as though it's a little ambitious for its... Yeah, it could be too ambitious. That's different, And then, Shagsworth was like, sacrificing people to the gods is hella based. I think he was being sarcastic. And like, I was like, look, I wasn't really being serious because obviously... human sacrifices, I don't believe we should be doing that. But then I was like, well, if we're comparing barbaric cultures, here's an article of ranking the 15 most brutal torture methods that the conquistadors used. every single ancient civilization, guys, including medieval ones, were barbaric, guys. Like, I don't know what we're doing. Like, why is this a thing? And he liked it. He's not serious. And then someone said, no, playing as Spaniards is based. Aztecs were warned in visions and dreams. I just said boring. I'd rather rip people's hearts out and blind and build deadly traps in the jungle. Anyway, people are just like, are you okay? Like, I'm like, yeah. No, this is not even this guy. As a person descended from these people, the Aztecs were an awful people that casually enslaved and murdered their neighbors. They were so awful that neighboring tribes assisted with their annihilation. Cortez only had 500 soldiers, while the Aztecs had companies in the thousands. So he's giving me a little history lesson, and then he's saying, like, as a person who descended from these people, it's like, so I'm just like, as a black gay woman, I was like, same energy. No one cares that you're out your ancestry. We just want to play a fun game with badass characters. Like, I don't like when people use the whole as a insert identity, like as an argument for some kind of like thing, like a moral grandstanding thing. It's dumb. It's just stupid. Now, I don't know if this person's serious or not, but whatever. And then anyway, so this was my initial complaint, right? Then I got a bunch of garbage, guys. Bunch of garbage. Here's a guy who says, and I don't even know if I can find this. I don't know where to find it, but I took a screenshot. He was complaining about it, and then I said, so why are you being boring and puritanical about not wanting to play as a based villain archetype in a video game? And he says, because my people suffered at the hands of the Aztecs. Also, because stupid people keep pushing the lie that the Aztecs were the good guys. And I'm like, what is going on? So I was like, I don't know what else to call them. What do I call them besides woke conservatives? I was like, woke conservatives are genuinely triggered that a video game exists where you play as Aztecs killing Spanish invaders. What else do you call somebody who's triggered at the problematic representation of the Aztec being the main character in an action game? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? You know? And then, like, they're trying to justify their trigger, like them being triggered with stuff like this. People are sort of understandably tired of the noble savage sort of nonsense, right? Which is what I suspect. Now, this guy doesn't actually care. He's just explaining it. And I was like, I guess, but people love stories empathizing with Vikings and other savage cultures. And this is kind of my honest opinion, guys. I said, I think people are just kind of racist and paranoid, to be honest. It's just an action game. It's not serious. Now, I'm not calling everybody racist. I'm saying I think there's straight up racist people that have a problem with the colonizers getting killed in a video game. I just think that exists, and I've seen it enough. We'll give more examples in a second. But like, what do you guys think? My people. Yeah, who's this people? You're not descendant. You're not anybody who's like, I'm a descendant of this, 300, 400-year-old civilization. So? What's your point? I'm drinking coffee with Bailey's, by the way. Good combination. Get a little drunk off some coffee. But like, guys, man, I jumped into this. I didn't even try to get into this rabbit hole, and I just got sucked in because everybody's yelling at me. What do you guys think? I mean, we played Resident Evil 4. Nobody cares about the Spanish. That's funny. JP Mexican says, okay. Yeah, I was kind of in the triggered right-wing crowd when as a younger adult, but that's just because I was surrounded by a bunch of left-wing artist friends. Yeah, look, everybody goes through that phase. I went through that phase. I still am triggered by, yeah, everybody gets triggered by stuff. I still think the left is stupid, and I roast them all the time. I think they're, if we could snap one group of people off the society like Thanos did, it would be the left, not the right. Like if I had to make a decision, you know, that's what I would do. Obviously, clearly, but like doesn't mean I can't call out a bunch of pussy triggered woke conservatives when they rear their retarded looking faces out of the sand. And you don't even know, guys. Like, look at this. Okay. I don't know why this video is not playing because I posted a video and it's frozen and it fucked it. It's Twitter's being dumb, but this is the video that I posted. Okay. It's this, again, I don't think I have the audio, but it's a Native American game called This Land Is My Land. And this game actually is out already. And you play as a Native American running around, hunting, killing, you know, killing the colonizers. They're trying to kill you, you know. But it's a survival game, and apparently it's pretty good, guys. This game has good reviews on Steam. They say it's a lot of fun. It's a little janky. But I posted this video on Twitter, and I was like, what did I say? I was like, retweet to trigger woke ideologues terrified of problematic video games. And some people were confused by what I meant. They were like, the left. Oh, wait, here we go. This guy was confused, and then I explained myself, but oh, no. It's this guy. Kill Whitey as an engine? That's like the wet dream of woke ideologues. And I had to explain. I was like, what do you call conservatives triggered by this game because killing colonizers is problematic? I was like, it's all woke to me. It's all people being sensitive over a video game to me. It's all woke. It literally is. I mean, just can we be honest about that? And then a couple people were confused about what I meant. And then Sid, oops, that's the dumbest one. Let me go to, oops. I don't know where his tweet actually went. I think it's right here. Here it is. He didn't know what I meant either. Sid Alpha. I'm friends with this guy. He's cool. But he thought it would be like, he was like, why wouldn't they want a game about killing white people? And I was like, I said, it's not the libs who are triggered by a game where you play as the savages. It's woke conservatives. Check the comments. So he didn't understand what I was talking about at first. And then we get this dumbass. We'll get into Red Operator in a second. I invited him on to debate, but didn't want to come on. Called me. He got offended. He was like, you're a piece of shit, Lofty. I'll talk about him in a second. I wanted to talk about this guy quick. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? I think I already did that one. I'm getting lost. Ha! Too many people to respond to. Here's a guy. I blocked him, so I have to unblock because I can't. He was just nonstop commenting. I just couldn't. I had to. I'm tired of reading his. So he commented, "Is woke conservative an oxymoron?" In any case, I don't like bad history. Aztecs were the Nazis of Americas. And I was like, how does this game have bad history? And he goes, it's like if you would play this game as the Navis defining your country from invaders. By the way, this guy is either the worst speller in the human history because he does this all the time, or he's a foreigner who can't speak English, and therefore you shouldn't take his opinion seriously because he can't even communicate properly. So it's like if you would play this game as the Nazis defending, I guess he meant, your country from invaders. And I was like, and? Why wouldn't I play that? Why the fuck wouldn't I play a game where you're a Nazi? I don't give a shit. And then I said, I've played Viking games before. Vikings before in games, and those people were savages. And then he's like, blah, blah, blah. But then he says, imagine that okay, listen to this. Guys, listen to this. Imagine then that in school, they don't teach you about the Nazis. Let me go in further. This is ridiculous. So imagine that in school that they don't teach you about the Nazis, and only historical information you get is through this game. What would you not think that the Nazis were victims of the USA? would you say the USA was the bad guy at that point? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And oops. And then he's like, I'm talking about how this game will create a false historical narrative in Western culture. Been that in Western schools, they will not touch the history of the conquista of the Aztecs. So it would be like if in schools they wouldn't teach you about the Nazis in World War II, and then he did another one. So I said, let me go back to my niche, and then I just quote tweeted him. I was like, comparing video games to school curriculum is retarded. That's like comparing Inglourious Bastards to a World War II documentary. Alternate history entertainment is harmless. You're delusional and paranoid. It's just an action game about Aztecs. Stop acting like a woke sensorial libtard, which is exactly what he's doing. And anybody who is complaining about this game, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. Because the game, once again, has no information about the story. There's nothing woke about it. There's nothing woke. Okay? Let me read chat for a second, because then we're going to get back to this weird guy. Whoops. In a second. Oh, you know, guys, I'm annoyed with these people. I'm annoyed with the when the right does this, it's annoying because we're supposed to be the ones being like, yo, I'll play any game, or people can play whatever they want, or like alternate histories are fun, you know? And like, we're not supposed to be these boring church mouse, like puritanical, how dare you make a game? I mean, like, oh my God, guys. That's definitely English as a second language. It might be. Nobody introduced this guy to media involving AUs. Look, Serge, yeah, like, I don't know, man. Oh, here's Flaccid. Why are you streaming this in brown skin? Dude, I forgot. I just forgot. I was actually looking for a poncho and I couldn't find one. Cleopatra broke a lot of... No, when I play the game, I'll stream it in brown skin. I'll do that. That's a good idea. You got to remind me about that one. Issue is not that they don't like games, it's they don't want it to exist, like aka leftists. Cleopatra broke a lot of people. It did break a lot of people, Saris, but Cleopatra is a documentary on Netflix. Isn't it a narrative-based documentary? I'm pretty sure Cleopatra is not a movie. It's more of a if you know what I mean, because they are making a Cleopatra movie with some other actress. I think it's Wonder Woman. You know, Gal Gadot. But look, but there's a big, massive difference between making a documentary about Cleopatra and depicting her as a black woman, and playing as an Aztec, right? You're playing as an Aztec warrior, okay? Killing people that are invading your city, which happened in real life. Like, there's no rewriting of history there. Like, it's not rewriting history. Even if you were to say, oh, the game is portraying Aztecs as the heroes, even that is a false narrative. Like, it very well could be that you're just playing as an Aztec warrior with no like moral agenda whatsoever. Like, maybe you're just playing as a guy in the tribe who's, because if you were an Aztec at the time, you were a hero to your own people, you know? The game isn't moralizing for you. It's just giving you the option to play as an Aztec. Guys, I'm losing brain cells. It's like trying to explain a joke that's like very obvious, and they're like, I don't get the joke. And then you have to explain it, and then you become dumber for having to explain it. Anyway, guys, what else? Yeah, did it get canceled? Oh, damn it, Deadhouse. My only issue with Cleopatra was that it was Doc. Yeah, I don't even care. Look, if people want to make a movie I still think race swapping in movies is cringe. And I think it's cringe more because they do it so much than the fact that it's just cringe by itself. Like, I don't care about like a race swap in a vacuum, okay? Like, if there was one race swap ever, I wouldn't give a shit. But the fact that there's 1,000 of them is becoming a problem. And then people are now upset about every race swap, and it looks like they just hate black people, when in reality, I don't know, some people do, but most people who are complaining about this stuff are saying that it's just too much of the pandering, you know. And that's fine. That's a fine thing to say. So let's find out what this guy had to say. So now you go and you quote twite. You quote twite me. I'm just gonna say this guy's fucking Aztec or some shit. Like he time traveled here and doesn't know how to speak. And I'm not comparing the video game to school curriculum. I am pointing out the fact that in Western schools, they will not teach the history of the Aztecs. And that for Western kids that buy this game, and then he said something else. He just goes on and rambles. And I said, I learned about the Aztec culture in school, which I did. I said, you're making shit up. I said, and it's not a video games. Look at this, guys. Do I have to zoom in on this? Because it's so important. Like, it's like, I'm going to give you some wisdom, chat. Look at this wisdom that I'm about to tell you. You ready for this genius wisdom? It's not a video game's responsibility to teach kids about history. Okay? Now, you shouldn't have to be a genius to know this. Okay? You shouldn't have to be smart to know this. You are low IQ if you disagree with this, or if you don't understand what I'm saying. You're actually stupid. If that's your actual opinion, you're an idiot. And no different than the left when they complain about colonialism in gaming. Because video games are not educational, and the left is like, oh, they need to be educational. No, they don't. They're video games, okay? Whoops, let me zoom back out. Astrid is being race swapped. Yeah, Astrid's being race swapped now. Yeah, so it went from this Viking woman to black girl with, like, you know, hair that's not at all looking like a Viking. And like, I really don't care, but at the same time, it's just cringe. They keep doing it, guys. They won't stop race swapping. It just won't stop. It's nonstop. Anyway, so that guy's a dumbass, and then like, oh, I said, yes, I learned that. Oh, he just like, you learned about the Aztecs? I'm like, yeah, I learned that. Sorry, I'm sorry you went to an illiterate school for poors. Anyway, this guy is just a dumbass. He went on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this. Wouldn't stop talking about it. And then that guy's just stupid. So we're gonna cancel this guy. He's canceled. Boom. Now we gotta go to this guy. The highlight of the evening, folks. And by the way, I don't know if I'll probably play this game eventually, this Native American game. I do have Native American ancestry. Not that I really care, but I like Native American cultures and they're fun. I like this, you know, I like the stereotypes. I like the, you know, I like their, you know, their vibe, dude. I just vibe with the native tribes people. They're cool. But look, these are video games, okay? They're video games. And then we get this guy. Wait, before I get to that, let me read chat. Take a swig of my my stupid what's it called? I have Portuguese culture in me. That's cool, Saris. I know a Portuguese person. When are we getting out of race swap Ryan Gosling Black Panther? I don't know, dude. I hope that happens tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm behind the How to Train Your Dragon hype. I'll check them out. Yeah. As long as the actress is good, I'm fine with it. Yeah. I mean, look, like I said, in a vacuum, it doesn't bother me. But it's like, why? Why are they race swapping her? We all know why, but it's like, that's the part that's annoying. It's like, you're doing the pandering thing again. You're doing the thing where you don't invent your own characters again. You're doing the thing where you hijack white people's stories again. You just like, it's just it's a gay, very gay philosophy. And everybody knows it. Even what's his face on Double Toasted just came out the other day and said, big YouTube channel, by the way, two black guys, just came out and said that it's annoying that it's nonstop pandering from Hollywood, nonstop. They were like, I can see what the right means now by make your own characters. It's like they don't even ever make their own characters. Like Jordan Peele's the only one doing it, you know. Literally, Jordan Peele is the only one doing it, guys. And I don't care if you don't like his movies for whatever, like if you're not into that kind of, you know, style of movie, gotta give the guy some credit for coming up with very original ideas and interesting black characters, and then not shoving racism down your throat and just telling a good story. Except Get Out was obviously like about racism, but it was very entertaining, so I didn't really care. But Nope was just an entertaining alien story. That's pretty much all it was. There's no, you know. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I'd have a problem with race swap Black Panther, not because of the race swap itself, but because that means another Black Panther movie. I agree, Paradise. I agree. Here, let me move this. Oops, I'm over here. Move this over here. I saw that too. Hey, what's up, Zax? We're just about to roast some guy who's probably watching the stream and going, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. He didn't want to come on. I invited him on. He's like, no, you're a piece of shit, Lofty. So I said, okay. This is the game. This is not the game I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Aztec game, okay? I said, it's not the libs who are triggered by the game where you play as savages. It's woke conservatives, okay? And we explained, we collect. Now, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think I explained myself. A woke conservative is a conservative who is a hypocrite and is triggered by problematic representation in video games and wants to censor, you know, certain types of stories from it's basically a leftist conservative. Like, that's what they are. He goes, people pointing out the truth about the Aztecs and about how many in South America they were like Nazis, and the Spanish were the allies saving them. And I was like, the video game doesn't even contradict this. It's literally an action game, and people are triggered by imaginary rewriting of history and upset that the game is from the perspective of the savage. That's it. That's true. That's what they're triggered about. And then he goes, people should always call out a rewriting of history, or you start ending up with known historical events and figures being erased and wikiality out of existence or into existence that never happened, such as the Netflix Cleopatra. And I was like, holy shit, I hope you were this upset about Inglorious Bastards. You're taking a video game way too seriously. It's not a documentary. It's not! It's not the same thing as a documentary, you dumb dipshit. A documentary is like, here's how history is represented. Let me educate you, okay? Oh, wait, I have to delete this. Hold on. I have to move this box down. That's what a documentary is supposed to do. Educate you, okay? The video game is not. It's not the same thing. And he goes, it did not present itself as actual history. He's talking about Inglourious Bastards. Your tactics don't work. And I was like, and neither did the video game. None of them are presenting themselves as history. And he goes, yeah, false. It's presenting as a historically themed game taken from actual history. It's not a parody like Bastards or sci-fi like Creed. And I'm just like, dude, are you... I'm like, it's a fucking video game where you have blood sacrifices to level up your character. This is not a serious depiction of history. It's an action game that's supposed to be fun to play, to kill a bunch of guys in cool, clever ways and trap them in you know, traps and stab them with stuff and throw them off pyramids and stuff. It's literally not serious. And then he goes like this. He quotes me as though this is my opinion. It's just a video game. It's just a movie. It's just a book. It's fantasy. So why can't we race swap every Lord of the Rings character for a card game? Typical Lofty. So it's just a straw man. He's saying that's typical me, even though that's the opposite of me. I roasted Aragorn. Actually, let's go to it. Here's my roast of Aragorn. Okay? I have to scroll down because there's a lot of garbage happening. Oh, here it is. I was like, I can't say this on YouTube, but I was like, can a Binger borrow a quill? And then that's from a funny meme. And then, oh, where's the other one? I fixed it for you with AI, Wizards of the Coast. So I just fixed the black Aragorn and made him white. I'm roasting. This person's like, typical lofty. It's, you know what? There's a lot of people who don't follow me that hear rumors of me being a lefty, right? And they're like, oh, Lofty's a lefty. Lofty. Oh, that's catchy. It must be true. And they have no idea what I actually think. They don't even follow me. And then sometimes I get stuff like people are like, oh, Lofty actually had a good take for once? Is the world ending? And then I look at the guy and he's not following me on Twitter. So clearly, you know what I mean? Like, I get this reputation that I have horrible takes when 99% of my takes are based. And then once in a while I have a bad take, and that's the one that they happen to see it go viral on Twitter, you know? Anyway, this guy's a dumbass. And then he goes, oh, and then I said, I invited him on live stream. Okay. Right? And then I said, oh, he goes, the Aztec game is trying to do a woman king. The fact that you're calling out that out is a retarded take says more about you. And then I said this, I said, the woman king. I was like, why? Because they're brown? I was like, playing as a Viking savage is based because they're white? Like, what actually are you saying? Because if you break down this logic, guys, this guy's upset because you're playing as a main character who's an Aztec, which according to him means that the game wants you to think that the Aztecs were somehow righteous, like moral arbiters of morality. And that's his own invention. That's his own interpretation of this game. And he's like, oh, they're doing the Woman King, even though the Woman King had its own narrative and it was specifically outlined. I didn't watch it, but it's like, it's supposed to be sort of, I guess, rewriting of history a little bit. I don't know. But that's not what this game is doing. And then I'm like, okay, so a game about like Aztecs is problematic, but a game about Vikings is based. And I wanted him to answer this question because if he's being consistent, he's going to have to say, no. A game about Vikings is also problematic because they were also savages. They raped and pillaged women and children, you know, and they fucking worshipped pagan gods and shit. And they howled to the moon because they thought that they were literal like animal kin spirits and shit. You know what I mean? Hello. And he didn't answer the question. So he goes, now you're trying to race bait. Just when I thought my opinion of you couldn't go any lower, you're a sick piece of shit. So he's triggered. He's upset. I just trigger. I have a superpower for triggering people. Wait, let me read chat for a second. Oh, the human brain is fascinating theater of the absurd. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Steven. I appreciate it. It's nothing like the Woman King. You're right, Shock. It's not at all like the Woman King. I didn't play Valhalla Serranos, but Serrano says Valhalla is super screwed from a story standpoint. Vikings were not remotely good people, especially in England. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, that's like rewriting of history for white people, you know? And Vinland Saga does an excellent job. Vinland Saga, it actually shows how grotesque and disgusting the Vikings were. But you sympathize with some of them. And that's how all art should be, guys. Unless you're making a joke comedy or an action movie or something. Not all people are evil. Even the Nazis. There's a great book out there. I get into it, I think, down here. No, some other tweet thread, but I talk about it. It's called Ordinary Men. And it's about Nazis, Germany, and German soldiers who were like cobblers and fucking cooks and whatever, and they were like forced into the army, and they were like, if you don't shoot this person in the back of the head, we're gonna kill you. And then they're like, some of them would like fake shoot off to the right or shoot the guy's ear off and then say, oops, I missed, you know. And then some of them would just start vomiting profusely because they couldn't actually kill somebody. And then they would get, you understand what I mean by like by the fact that we shouldn't lump everybody into the same category as like evil just because they were on a certain side. Like, I don't know. People like this don't understand any of that bullshit. So I didn't even try to argue that with him. And then he was saying stuff like, oh, He said I played the race card. Yeah, Vinland Saga is great, guys. And the Northmen. Yep, exactly, Cola. I agree. You can root for them while they objectively terrible things. Yeah, you can. Like Walter White, guys. Or Hannibal Lecter. Come on. Or Frieza from fucking Dragon Ball Z. Genocidal maniac. One of the coolest characters in the history of anime. Can we not be fucking pussies? Jesus. Okay. I said, you're fuming. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to differentiate between playing a game with white versus brown savages. If the issue isn't skin color, what is it? And he wouldn't answer. Didn't answer. Because he probably is a racist, this guy. I'm guessing he's just straight hates brown people and doesn't care because Vikings are based because they're white. Like there's no other excuse, guys. Why else would somebody be okay with a game about Vikings where you play as a Viking and you're badass? Oh, I love that game. And then, or a game about samurai. Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. You're running around. Oh, this guy's a badass. Samurai were bad people too, guys. They were horrible to women and village people. And like they would torture, the shogunate would kill, just brutally starve his own people and like take all the farmers' food for himself. And then they would die. And none of these people are good. Hello. And anyway, he goes, it's just, this guy's like the simple-minded little like fucking, what's the word? I don't know. Rain Man. Or, no, that's the smart one. Rain Man's smart. What's the other one? Sling Blade. French fried potatoes. French fried potatoes. Just a fucking retard. A simpleton. The game tried. Aztecs were the bad guys. The Aztecs were the bad guys. Who cares, dude? The conquistadors also tortured and threw children into fucking mass graves and shit. They were slavers. They killed women and children. They were slavers. Oh, so was everybody else in the fucking world. They killed women and children by cutting their hearts out while they were alive. Yeah, I'm sure they're savages. I never said they're not savages. They were the ones that put people in cages. So it was hilarious to see him free a guy he most likely caged. So now he's making up things. He's like, in the gameplay, here, look, I'll find it in a second. Let me go to it. This is what he's talking about. Let me find it. I think it's... Where's the one where he frees the guy? I think it's back here. So there's a guy locked up, okay, in this cage, and it's an Aztec guy. And then, where's the trailer? Where's the part where he frees him? Oh, here. I don't know. It's somewhere in this trailer. Wait, I gotta find it. Here it is. Okay, he's freeing his buddy, who was put there, not by him. Why would he put him there? Obviously, the conquistadors came in, and they used the Aztecs' village as a base, and they're imprisoning the Aztecs. It's very easy to follow, and this guy can't even, like, comprehend it. And then I was like, guys, this is just getting ridiculous. I said, just making more shit up, I see. Must be depressing having to fabricate literally everything to make your imaginary truth a reality. And he goes, you can't be serious. Do you not know about the Aztecs and what they did? Oh my God. And I'm like, I'm talking about the game, dude. In the game, you're freeing your friends from captivity. And the fact that you play as a native warrior doesn't mean the game is making morality claims about their culture. It doesn't. They give you the option to play as an Aztec warrior. The game is not there for... There's no causal relationship between playing a character and that character being a morally good person. That's never been a thing in video game history, ever. Just because you play as a character doesn't mean that person is like the best human alive or like what, like it doesn't. And then he's like, and then he just goes on, guys. He's stupid. The game is steeped in trying to make heroes of monsters like the Woman King. Keeps going back to the Woman King. This game is not making a hero of monsters. It's just letting you be the monster if that's what if you think they're monsters, cool. Fucking be a monster and go kill a bunch of Spaniards. The game isn't telling you what to think, you fucking dumbass. Also, notice those cages they were most likely made by the Aztecs, not the Spanish. And then I was like, oh, this is almost done. I was like, yeah, they were probably made by the Aztecs, but the Spanish used them to capture the natives. Why would the game have you free them if you put them there? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. And then he said something else dumb. And this guy just is an idiot. The guy's an absolute loser. Non-stop. Just wouldn't shut up. Wouldn't stop taking L's. L, 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 L. You know? What's going on, chat? I wish he would come on and talk to me, because I would love to just tear into this guy's, like, trachea with my teeth, like a fucking Aztec-based warrior. Let me go find this other guy thread. Let me find it, because this guy... Oh, no, that one gotta find. I gotta separate the stupid Pfizer stuff. I can't go over that on the stream anymore. No, where's that guy that I was talking to about the Nazis? There's another guy I was talking to about Nazis. Actually, have yet to see Apocalypto. It is a good movie, buddy. Do you guys like Apocalypto? I like it. Who built the cages? Oh, I think Obama built the cages. Oh, this might be... No, wait, is this it? This was another guy trying to explain what's going on. Did I read this already? Oh, no. This guy's saying, it comes from examples we've seen in the real world of people's knowledge. Oh, this is the guy who said that kids are gonna grow up and play this game and not know about the real history, and they're gonna think that this is real history. Okay? That's what Sergio Garcia, not the golfer, this guy, said. And he's like, I think this concern comes from, I'm sure this guy means well, but I don't like when people try to pacify or explain like retarded people's opinions for them. He goes, I think this concern comes from examples we've seen in the real world of people's general knowledge of political issues is now just a compilation of media-driven propaganda. People think suppressors are called silencers and they only make silent pew-pews. He's explaining that people are dumb because they get all their information from TikTok. And he's like, well, they're gonna... And I'm like, so? Somebody gets their information about history from a fucking video game. That person doesn't deserve to vote. And then I said, it has nothing to do with the game being problematic, which is his argument. Anyway, that was not what I was going to try to show you. There was another guy. Excuse me. Chat. I'm sorry. I couldn't not respond to these people today. It was getting out of control. Where's the Nazi guy? I gotta find the Nazi guy. Oh, and then this guy was upset that I was misrepresenting Aztecs. He's like, they're not good hunters. They weren't good at architecture either. They were ugly aesthetics and from the Stone Age. And I'm just like, dude, you're taking this too seriously, dude. Oh man, I can't find the Nazi guy. It's somewhere around here. Anyway, it's just like, yeah, if you haven't read Ordinary Man, I highly recommend it. I recommend it. Oh, here's Taika Waititi. In other news, he's still making a Star Wars movie. It's taking a little bit longer, and he doesn't have a middle yet. So he has a beginning and ending, but not a middle. What does that sound like, ladies and gentlemen? The Last Jedi all over again? And then they go, I said, yay, another haphazard, I don't know what I'm doing Star Wars production. Sign me up. Although, yeah, I'm just kind of, I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like. But like, yeah, guys. Oh man. And then this guy kept going on and on and on. The game would portray the Nazis were good people. This is false historically, but for this person that played this game without knowing the history of the Nazis, it's true. He's saying that that if somebody didn't learn about Nazis in school, that they were bad, and they played a video game about Nazis, and that in the video game you play as a Nazi and kill American soldiers, that's problematic, and that game should probably be censored or something because it's infecting the minds of our youth. How does this not guy sound like a fucking woke libtard? How do these people not sound woke, guys? They're woke. There are woke right-wing people. They exist. And they're annoying because they don't think they're woke. They're so stupid, they don't see the hypocrisy. They don't see it. They don't see their own hypocrisy. My pet peeve is hypocrisy, so it's my biggest pet peeve. And when you're not consistent with your arguments, if you're blatantly hypocritical, I'm going to call you out. I don't care if you're on the right or the left. Doesn't matter. I just hate the left's ideology. I hate their political ideology. Mostly. There's some things I like about... I'm like 80% conservative, maybe. I don't know. But, like, I just don't like hypocrisy. You know? Anyway, chat, what's up? Flaccid, when are you getting our Nazi simulator? Oh, I don't know. If there is one, I'll get it. Hot take. The Last Jedi is the second best Star Wars movie. Oh boy. I don't even know how to respond. I wonder which female star he's going to make focus. There's too many Nazi games, actually. Is there? Yeah, there's a lot. Wolfenstein. Yeah, but Wolfenstein, you play as a Polish soldier, don't you? Or is that a Nazi soldier? I don't even know. I don't know much about Wolfenstein. I know there's a lot of Nazi iconography in it. And it's like, man, people are just... Where's the thread? Where's the thread? Where's the actual thread? Here it is. Look at this. Look at some of this stuff. Now, of course, you get leftists saying, you're a fascist if you want to play as the conquistadors. It's like, no, I just want to play as the... both sides are retarded. And then... people, I'm trying to find... Yeah, everybody's like, I want to play as a Spanish. I don't know, guys. I think Aztecs are cool. I don't know why anybody would be like upset about that. I mean, the conquistadors, I guess they had like guns and shit, but we've seen that a million times. I don't know. Yeah, the whole thread. Actually, and that is this thread. Actually, I wanna play as the Spanishes, as the colonizers. Yeah, spoiler alert, they lost. It's like, dude, you're just virtue signaling. Why are you being gay? Everybody knows they lost. You're not doing anything by saying this. Spoiler alert. Take that, libtards. Nobody cares. Nobody's saying they didn't lose. What's the why virtue signal under a fucking IGN video? Yeah. Spoiler alert, it ends like Halo Reach. Aztecs were not the good guys. Nobody said they fucking were. Oh my god, these people are brain dead. Brain dead. Brain dead. This is gonna flop hard. Why? If it's bad, it will, but not because it's... These are like the right-wing Hogwarts Legacy people. They're just like, this game's gonna flop. It's transphobic. Meanwhile, it sells $1 billion fucking dollars. I don't know, man. So the child sacrificers are the good guys in this game? This is... Guys, I'm done after this. I'm done talking about it. This is what people genuinely think. If you play as a character in a game, you're automatically the good guy. You're a good person. You're a good guy. Good guy. No, history is not black and white. There's bad guys on both sides and there's good guys on both sides. And you're a fucking retard if you don't. Oh man, these people are stupid, man. Look how many retards there are. 1,000 likes on this tweet. I don't know, man. Like, just triggered. I know I will fully admit that I'm triggered by a bunch of stupid people. Okay? Yes, I'm triggered. You can call me triggered. Hernan Cortez was one of the most badass men to ever live. Yeah, I mean, he did fucking kill a bunch of people. And he turned against the Spanish government, I think, right? Didn't he? They tried to stop him, and he was like, no, I'm going to conquer all of Mexico. And then he teamed up. So what happened was, from what I understand, Cortez teamed up with another tribe. And Cortez had like, I don't know, a couple hundred men or whatever, a couple thousand. But the other tribe had like tens or hundreds of thousands of men. And the other tribe was the reason basically why they were able to conquer the Aztecs. And also because they spread disease like a bunch of pussies. Well, I can't beat an Aztec in combat. Have some polio. I don't know. I'm just kind of joking, but like, that's kind of what I understand happened. But I got to read up more on it, especially before I play this game. I want to read up about it, do a bunch of studies. I just don't like. Here's another thing I don't like about it, guys. I don't like that the Spanish conquistadors pillaged and destroyed a fuck ton of Aztec cultural artifacts and their history, and they tried to wipe them off the face of the fucking earth. And it's like now we barely know anything about them, so a lot of this stuff could be misinformation. We don't even know. And then, you know what I mean? I think that's gay. That's like what the fucking Middle Eastern, jihadists do. They go around and burning all art that isn't praising Allah. That's dumb. It's okay to criticize colonizers. It's okay. You can do it without having a heart attack. No one's going to come after you. The Aztecs did have a prophecy of destruction. Yeah, dude, I'm sure it's interesting. And I don't know much about it, and I'm not going to get into the whole prophecy stuff. Like, to me, that's all. Nobody knows what they're talking about half the time, and I just don't know anything about it. Chris, yeah, he was trying one of those. He was one of those few TGWTG guys who wasn't insufferable. Maybe the character can have the ability to tap pussy in the game. Several other tribes. Yeah, he had to recruit people. He's thinking he had to do all kinds of things. Yeah. Look, everybody's bad, guys. The Crusaders were miserable people. They were putting people in Iron Maidens and like poking their eyeballs out with hot forks and shit. And burning women alive because they looked at an acorn too long, and they were like, "You're a witch! You're a witch!" You know what I mean? People were crazy. I don't care. It's a different time. If you're offended by that, you're being a modern day sensitivity, safe space, liberal libtard SJW cuck. If you're offended by all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, look, here comes the far right. I've seen this meme before. It's funny. It is funny. It's genuinely a funny meme. I mean, like I said, to be fair, the people that were coming to kill them, number one, they were trying to conquer Mexico, from what I understand. It wasn't about really liberating them, because Cortez was the reason why he had to mutiny was because he was discovered by people that he was preparing for war and conquest, as opposed to just like contacting the tribe and like forming in a peace agreement or whatever. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, these people were savages, but the conquistadors were too, and like everybody else was. I don't know, guys. Look at this. Can I play as the good guys instead? How do I play as the conquistadors? These people are being NPCs. Like, you ever like look at a thread and everybody has the same opinion, and you're like, how is this can I play as the Spanish? Spoiler alert, you lose. I've seen this exact comment pasted like 20 times. Like, you ever think to yourself, you should do this a lot. You should think, before you tweet something, you should be like, am I saying anything original here, or am I just echoing the same? Like, am I just going to be a number on a tweet that like is just mimicking what everybody else says, and then I'm going to look like an NPC and that I have no actual original thoughts in my head? I think that all the time. I'm thinking constantly. I'm like, Is my opinion based on my own opinion, or is it based on what other people are saying on Twitter? And it's just like, you know, it's kind of an IQ test. It's like, if sometimes I see this, people just they don't know what to say. They don't know how to like engage with the conversation. So they just say, you know, so basically you fight as the villain. What's this even mean? What does this even mean? So basically you fight as the villain. What are you in 4th grade where you're like, bad guys, good guys, woohoo, cops and robbers? What the fuck is wrong with people? Who cares anyway? Even if it is a black and white situation, if you play as a villain, it doesn't matter because villains are badass. I was gonna say base and I said badass and it said a bait ass. But villains are cool and nobody cares because it's fiction. It's a fiction. It's a fiction. It's a fake. It's a fake reality. It's not real. I want to play as the Spaniards, not the Savages. Yeah, I want to play as the Spaniards, not the Savages. What is this? It's the same fucking tweet. Wait, I want to play as the Spaniards, not the Savages. I want to play as the Spaniards, not the Savages. Guys, what are we doing? Are these bots? No, they're not bots. They're actual retarded NPCs. That's what they are. Sorry. If you're one of these people, I'm not saying you're retarded. I'm saying you did something retarded. And maybe you should like check yourself. You know, I'm giving you a little bit of an out, and like I'm helping you realize. I know none of you guys I'm not talking about, but like I don't like these people. I don't like this kind of style of. I don't like fucking Twitter, guys. Anyway, guys, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say about this topic. But other than that, this game is two years out. It doesn't even. I'll judge it when there's an actual trailer gameplay, you know, like a year from now. And then this other game, This Land Is My Land. I'm looking at Steam right now. Actually, let me pull that up. Where's my Steam? This Land Is My Land, Steam. So this game here, this Native American game is... Whoa, $30. But there's a big bundle, DLC bundle. I do hear it's fun, and I kind of like games like this. So we'll see. Maybe I'll play it. But I was talking about earlier that I need to download Street Fighter, which I have to do like now because I want to play it. And I think I'm gonna beat Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe this week, because I want to get into Street Fighter and I want to be able to play a little bit of what's that game called that I was playing, Age of Wonders 4, which is like a fun PC game that just came out before Final Fantasy 16 at the end of the month, because as soon as Final Fantasy 16 drops, I'm going to be playing that for a good 60 hours. And I don't know, guys, it's hard to keep gaming, man. What are you saying here, chat? I like being a part of the ratioing a moron. Yeah, part of ratioing a moron. Yeah, I do enjoy some of these memes. Yeah, they're funny. Yeah, sorry, Hooba Stomp. But no, my whole stream was about this game, guy. I don't have anything else planned. I just wanted to go live for a bit. How far am I in tiers? I'm like 80% done. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 16. It looks amazing. And then Street Fighter 6. Let's check out what's going on with it. Everybody loves it. It's getting really good reviews. Really good reviews. Everybody says it's the best fighting game package in a long time since Street Fighter 3. Here's the new outfit trailer, which they got all the old outfits, guys. Look at this. This is hype. All the old outfits are back. Including, by the way, somebody. Oh my god, guys. Wait. Guys. Oh, Cammy is so hot. Okay, hold on. Look at... Oh my god, look at this. Look at Cammy. But this has got all their old outfits. Oh, whoa, there it is, there it is. Wait, watch this. Watch, ready? I'm gonna unpause and you're gonna jizz your pants. Ready? I don't know, guys. Am I allowed to do that on YouTube? Oh, hi. And I think, like, these new characters are cool, except, like, I don't like that one. This one's kind of dumb looking, but it's just, I don't jive with it. You know, somebody did something on it. Oh, we got a $5 donation. What's up, Agamemnon? Hope I'm not butting in too much, but are you still heading out to the con for the weekend? I wanted to follow up. I have to wake up. Oh, dude, let me get back to you. I was, wait, are you the guy who DM'd me about that? I'm not sure about that because I might have to do unfortunately work. I'm freelance at the moment and I'm still trying to pick up jobs here and there, and I've got contacted yesterday. So I'll get back to you though, on Twitter tonight. Yeah, man, I don't know. This game looks fun. And there's a whole Yakuza mode that's like like his open world, like city game. This guy looks cool. On the right. I just think it looks fun. I'm excited for it. And then what else is coming up? I might be trying to get on Stitch and Adam's show again. I was given a little bit of an invite, but it's not determined when I'm going on. Probably next Tuesday, maybe. I'm not sure. But keep an eye out for that. And then I might have on people to talk about. Oh, I'm gonna do a tier list stream, maybe tomorrow, where I go. This was popular before people like that. Where I make a tier list of my favorite movies from like a certain decade or like a genre or something or a director. And I'm gonna do another one of those. I'm gonna do a stream where we talk about accessibility in gaming, and I'm gonna try to get on Crypt Daddy. I've been trying to get in touch with him. He's hard to find. Hard to get in touch with. And then I'm gonna do another stream about, what was the other one? Video game. Wait, I can't remember. Something to do with video games. Oh, it might be like video game remakes or something, or something like that. Can't remember. What's going on, Tyler Durden? Not much. We just missed it. You're gonna have to go back. There was some salty rage bait going on Twitter. Love your intros for Jeremy. Thanks, Salty. He has stuff nowhere as much. I looked forward to the opening the most. Yeah, dude, I haven't worked with Jeremy since January, but I'm assuming you're referring to like my old stuff, because everything since January I haven't been involved in. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but I'm just busy. I can't even I have a hard time watching streams of like my friends, guys. Like it's hard for me to pop in and out because I'm just busy. Any hints on what the tier list will be, or do you not know yet? It's probably going to be my favorite movies from the 2010s. So anything from 2010 to 2020, because the last time I did the 2020s. So I might go backwards in time for these tier lists and eventually hit like the 60s and then stop there maybe. Yeah, or it's going to be like themed related. Like I don't know what holidays are coming up, but maybe I'll do some theme related thing or something. I'm not sure. Maybe remakes or reboots. That might be a fun tier list. But no, it's probably gonna be the 2020, 2010s. Like actual accessibility. Yeah, actual accessibility, Shock Zulu. I have a handicapped brother who has muscular dystrophy, and there's issues that need to be talked about other than easy mode, because that gets shouted all over Twitter and everybody's stupid. Because easy mode doesn't help you play games. Doesn't. If you can't play a game, easy mode's not going to make a jack shit difference. You're still not going to be able to play the game. There needs to be things like button mapping, so you can make, the shooting button a different button. So if some people can't push the triggers on a controller, right, with their fingers, some people can't do that. Or third-party support for controllers, right? So having a Xbox, like being able to plug in a Joy-Con controller to a PS5 or an Xbox or a PC. If somebody, has small hands or like deformed hands that they might need, maybe the Joy-Con controller is a good fit for their hands, that kind of stuff. That's the stuff that I'm going to get into, and it's important to talk about because some of this stuff is very easy, and some of the stuff is annoying because Sony and and Nintendo as corporations don't really are kind of scummy, and they're like they could fix a lot of these problems. I can't really explain it right now, but we'll get into it. Do the paddle button on Xbox controllers help him? No. The paddle buttons? Oh, maybe. I don't know. He uses the face buttons on the Xbox controller. He just remaps all the buttons. And then there's an accessibility controller that Microsoft has that doesn't work for him because you need mobility, you need range of movement to push the buttons. It's for people with like no fingers, basically. That accessibility controller is for people with like no fingers or people who use their feet and stuff. Because it's a big wide range of motion. He needs like everything within like a 2-inch by 2-inch like area, because his hands are kind of like a little bit weak. He can't really move them very much. Anyway. Yeah, button mapping. Some games don't have it. Like, and Sony doesn't even let you button map the start button or the middle press button. So if you have to open a map to go somewhere, push the middle button. My brother can't even do it, so he's lost sometimes playing these games, and he can't even fucking play like Ghost of Tsushima. Anyway, we'll get into that later. What else is there to talk about? Like I said, let me give it. Maybe. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Here's my I have new AI. I'll play. This might be my new intro for my stream. So the next time I do a stream, oh fuck, guys, this is what I was gonna do. Okay. Next stream is probably my next stream. Maybe tomorrow night is probably going to be artificial intelligence stream, where with chat, we just have fun making like crazy AI art stuff. And that might be fun for you guys, because if I have Midjourney and it's really good, and we can like mess around with it and make funny stuff. But I made this cool AI picture of myself, and then I added music to it, and then I did this editing thing. Anyway, I might do this. This might be my new stream. On my intro. And then what else did I do? Here's my other AI art. Oh yeah, the Aztec AI art is pretty based. Look at that. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Might be able to get a custom controller made. Yeah, but the problem is those people have to come to our house so they can take measurements and things, and then like trial and error. And we've tried to do that before, and it's kind of a hassle. Right now he's fine because he can use the Joy-Con controllers like perfectly. So it's not like we're in a hurry. It's the only thing is Sony doesn't let you use Joy-Cons on PS5, so you can't play PS5 games at the moment. But when they go to PC, he can play them because the Joy-Con goes to, so all the PS5 games that get ported to PC, he can play, which is fine. So we're not worried too much, but we'll figure it out. Where's my other AI thing? Let me find it. Oh, Succession ended. One of my favorite shows of all time ended. 10 out of 10 masterpiece ending. Loved it. Get into that later. Oh, I made a Lofty Link AI artwork. See? It's me. Except it's just Link with orange hair, really. It doesn't really, I mean, it kind of looks like my avatar, but here's another. This is the one I did initially with Toon Link. Lofty Toon Link. And the AI art does a pretty good job. Like the fingers are cut off so you can't tell they're shitty. And then here's him falling. This actually is pretty good. There's nothing obscenely wrong with it, except I'm trying to think if there's anything wrong with it. It's hard to. No, I think the finger's a little bit off on the left hand, but not really. but I'm telling you guys, it's fun. AI art is very fun. We're gonna do an AI art. Look at this, look at this, look at this meme. Concept art, beta, trailer, and then release, retail release. Look at this meme, guys. Oh my God. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, anyway, what AI art do I use? I use Midjourney. What's up, Sketch? 3D printing controller. I have a 3D printer, but oh man, there's so much electronical engineering going on. Like I said, I have to. If it becomes a problem, we might go that route. Anyway, did I talk about the? Oh, I did on stream. Talk about the Willow Rider. And then this guy trolled me. Oh, here's my brother play. Here he is playing Elden Ring. See, look, he can't use his fingers. He has to use his knuckles on his right hand, and he barely can move anything. So he's playing Elden Ring, right? And this is the final boss. Okay, and in the video he beats it. He beats the boss. But like you can tell, you can't tell. Like, imagine if you had to play like this. You would probably not be able to do anything. But he figures out how to do it. And then he kills it. See? Beat the final boss. So easy modes don't do jack shit for handicapped people. I mean, some people might benefit from easy modes, but it's not a priority at all. Not even close. So I shared this video, and then some guy said, I speak for all Elden Ring fans when I say accessibility is more important than artistic vision. Refusing to add difficulty mode is discriminating against disabled minorities. So I said cope, and I sent this video, and he hid the comment. Hid it. But I ended up getting like thousands of likes and people like, I don't know. I think this guy might be a troll, honestly. I think he trolled everybody, but I went to his page and it's hard to tell. Like, it's kind of hard to tell. This guy isn't like, he's not coming out and saying that he's a troll. And I've looked down his whole page and it's hard to tell, but I think he is. And I think he's, yeah, see, he retweeted 10 out of 10 troll. He retweeted it. I think he just hates Elden Ring fans, guys. I think he just hates Elden Ring's fans. But the thing is, look how many people hate his guts. Look at that ratio. And it's just kind of offensive to handicap. Like, even if you're trolling, it's still kind of offensive to handicap people. But anyway, that's funny. All right. Well, I don't know what else to get into. I think we talked about all the updated news stuff. Look at all these reviews for Street Fighter. 10, 10, 10, 10, 5, 9.5, 9.5, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, Metacritic 92, OpenCritic 91. Very, very, very good reviews. Very good reviews. And that's another thing I want to talk about is Metacritic reviews. Look at Capcom, by the way. 92 Street Fighter 6, 93 Resident Evil 4, 84 Resident Evil Village, although I think Village is better than 84. Just my opinion. I love Village. 91 Resident Evil 2, and then Monster Hunter 87. Monster Hunter is better than 87 also. Monster Hunter Rise is an amazing video game for the Nintendo Switch. People just don't like it because it's a downgrade from World because the technology it's not on it's only on the Switch. And then it was ported to the PS5 later. But other than that, it's just almost a masterpiece, you know. But Capcom is crushing it. And I also want to talk about video game journalist reviews because people have a misconception that journalists always get reviews wrong because everybody hates journalists. But generally speaking, I think reviews, when they're all collectively saying a game is a masterpiece, I think they're pretty accurate. I think Metacritic is pretty accurate. I think journalists are much worse when they're inserting their politics into their reviews. When they're just saying whether a game is good or bad, I think they're pretty on point. Like, if you go to Metacritic, wait. Here we go. Metacritic, if you go here, and if you search for, what are they? Best games of all time. I don't even know how to do that. But like, all the best games of all times. Here we go. Like, this is what I did earlier on another stream, but I'll do it again quick. If you look up all the best games ever according to Metacritic, they're all pretty much masterpieces. Like, look, this is the #1 rated game of all time. And they're correct. It should be the #1 rated game of all time. I think, to me, it's in my top, maybe top 40, maybe top 20. But personally, I'm more of a Wind Waker fan, but this is Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Grand Theft Auto 4, Soul Calibur, Grand Theft Auto 4, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Red Dead, GTA 5, Disco Elysium's a really a good game. It's a little bit overrated, though, I think. GTA 5, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 again, Breath of the Wild, Perfect Dark, Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto, Metroid Prime, Mario Odyssey, Halo Combat Evolved. Like, they don't get these wrong, really. There's not, like, bad games up here. None of these are bad games. BioShock, GoldenEye, Uncharted, Resident Evil 4, Orange Box, Batman Arkham City, Tekken 3, Elden Ring, Mass Effect 2. They're all really, really, really good games, guys. I think the problem becomes, look, Wind Waker, when you are reading an individual review of let's say of IGN, and they're talking about like woke politics or something, and they give a game like a 10 out of 10 because it's woke or something, then obviously that the individual person is corrupted or they're a shill or something. As a whole, it's pretty hard to argue that Wind Waker doesn't deserve 80 positive reviews and 0 mixed and negative. You know, it's pretty accurate. So when you see a game that gets a bunch of good scores like this, it piques my interest. Like where is it? Like Street Fighter. It piques my interest because, like I said, I kind of trust Metacritic. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling. Do you see this, guys? Last thing, and then I'm gonna go. Cammy. Oh shit, I almost died. Cammy's classic outfit should never have been brought back to Street Fighter. Speaking of woke journalists. Okay. Cammy got a much needed makeover. A much needed. It wasn't needed at all. Anyway, but now her old back outfit is back for revenge. Perhaps I shouldn't care so much about an optional additional costume, but the thing is, I don't care so much. Yeah, you do. You wrote a whole article about it, you fucking dumbass. And then I just think it's very stupid. Oh yeah, you're triggered. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Yeah, you are. You're gonna be up looking at your fucking Twitter mentions all night long and muting anybody blocking people who call you an idiot. If anything, it's a relief. Seeing these classic outfits in Street Fighter 6 is a perfect reminder of why the game needed to evolve in the first place. If it takes Cammy having a massive wedgie for holdouts to realize the game needed to move forward with fresh looks, maybe it will all be worth it. And then this is a perfect representation of these people. They hate any kind of sexuality whatsoever. This is they're terrified of it. If they see a boob or an ass crack, it's like they malfunction. And this is Sophia Norwich. She's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. If you don't follow Sophia Norwitz, you should. Isn't it hilarious, guys? I just think it's funny. Like, they're upset because her butt's showing in the game, and it's a problematic feature, and they don't want guys to be staring at her. They don't want the male gaze to stare at her butt. She's protective of a fictional character that probably, if Cammy existed, would be like, oh, you could stare at my butt. I don't give a fuck. You could stare at my butt all you want. If you touch it, I'll kill you. Literally, strangle you to death with one of my legs. But you can look at it. Why else would she fucking wear it? Anyway, like, oh my god. Guys, I hate dumb people. Bothers me. I'm triggered by dumb people. That's why I like Twitter, because it gives me an adrenaline rush of retarded takes. I don't know what else to say, guys. I forgot about that. But here it is. This is the outfit. This is the outfit. Can't be having it, guys. Can't be having a butt cheek or two showing. Can't have it. And this guy's not even looking at her ass. Look at the guy in the background. He's super base. He's just like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I've seen that before. And then some other guy. There's probably a druggie back there walking around like crazy. I don't know. But like, yeah, this has to be a fun day out for Twitter. Dude, Mark, it has been so entertaining. And I just had a little bit of a meltdown on like I said, I've admitted this multiple times. I get triggered by dumb people. Like I get triggered by low IQ people. I don't like that they exist, and I don't like that I share a space with them. I also think Twitter should be 18 plus, because if I swear to God, half the time these people are like 14, and I'm like, I'm reading they don't know what they're talking about. I'm just like, oh God, get the fuck off this platform. It should 100% be 18 plus. I don't even know why that's even a question. But anyway, but that doesn't mean that stupid people will go away. There's a lot of millennial and Gen X and boomer dumb retards, but it'll be more satisfying to know that they're old and stupid rather than dumb and stupid, which is more expected. And it's just like, why am I arguing with a dumb, kid who hasn't even gone to college yet? Like, why am I wasting my time arguing with some dumb kid? Get them off the platform. Anyway, I'm ranting and rambling, and you guys are just being like, whoa, when's he gonna end the stream? No, I'll end it. Look, this is funny. I can't play the video, but go on my Twitter. I posted this. My audio doesn't work right now. My desktop audio, but I was like, look, never forget what they took from us. And I just did this montage of Poe and Finn being gay. And then like, here's him, handing Finn handing Finn Poe a Kit Kat. And then Oscar Isaac says, we were gonna have this potential romantic situation happen, but so Oscar Isaac says the Disney overlords wouldn't have it. And it's funny because he just called out Disney and said that they didn't want anything to do with gay Poe or Finn. And it's funny because they're supposed to be woke, aren't they? Isn't that ironic? Anyway. But they got but guys, they got the logo. They got the Pride logo. They're woke. They're woke. They're based. They got the logo. That's all that matters. Anyway, fucking, what's going on with my mentions? People hate me because another thing I was yelling about was the Pfizer, Jamie Foxx. They're like, he died. Jamie Foxx had a blood clot from the vaccine. There's absolutely no information about it. The sources have not even been named. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that one at all. But I don't like jumping to conclusions until I know all the information. That's all I'm trying to say. The whole story, the fall of Tenochtitlan. If you guys want to know about the what happened, and then there's like people I don't know much about the Aztecs, guys. I really don't. Anyway, I'm getting off Twitter, guys. What the fuck's happening? Let me get rid of this. This is my AI art. You can see I love my pyramid. I live here. Thanks for joining, everybody. They just want to date me. Yeah. Is Tales Are Too Wild, you called PlayStation games coming to PC racist because it calls blacks back slavery somehow? Oh, I think the dude who accused your brother. Oh, yeah, that guy. I think he is an actual troll. I do. It was hard because I tried to figure that out. It was just, he did a good job of hiding it. Yeah, good night, Shock. Good night, Shock. We're going to wrap up here. Thanks for joining. Like I said, guys, my next stream is probably going to be AI related. And my other one after that is probably going to be a tier list. And then I'm going to try to get another guest on soon. So we're ramping up the streams on this channel. Stick around. Tell your friends about it. Hit the like and subscribe button. That'd be great. And turn on notifications so you can come back here. I'm gonna go play Street Fighter. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go play Street Fighter. I have to download it first, but I gotta go again. Or I might just go buy it quick. Nope, it's 10:30. It's too late. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll see you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Wait, is today Thursday? Yeah. Either tomorrow night, Saturday, I'll do a stream. We'll hang out. And love everybody. Love everybody here. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and witnessing my meltdown. I'll talk to you later. And bye-bye. Oh, sorry, Facts and Logic. Sorry, you just arrived and we're ending. Hey, buddy, it's going to be live on my channel. Just click the live tab and then go. You can watch. You can skip through some of the entertaining parts and find me raging. It's an entertaining stream. You should do it. You should do it. But sorry, buddy. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. I think I fucked up.